What's up, you guys? This is Bart coming to you from TST Industries in Florida. We are working on our project bike, the Honda CRF300L. As you can see here, we've already outfitted it with some aftermarket LED signals, fender eliminator, brake light modulator, a couple different things available at tstindustries.com already. We are making our way through this as a project bike. We're working out new designs for new parts and also testing some parts from our partners. So, in the interest of doing the project justice, we decided to take this thing to the dyno, and we are going to measure the baselines of performance coming out of this motor with the current stock configuration, and then we will use that later to compare to anything that we may do down the line performance-wise. Let's head on over to the dyno, strap this thing in, and get ourselves some results. All right, and we're back. Made some noise. We wrung this thing's neck out, and you can see what it's putting down. What I'm seeing here right now is that we have a pretty smooth power curve. I was a little worried about the knobby tires here putting down some kind of vibration into our measuring system, but all in all, the smoothing algorithm took that out and gave us some really nice baselines. What I'm seeing here is that the peak power is 23.6 horsepower at 8,200 RPM, and the max torque we were producing was right about 17.5, right about 6,500 RPMs. It doesn't really do much as far as comparison to other bikes, but it gives us a nice baseline for when we go ahead and change this exhaust. We already have a Yoshimura exhaust on order. We will be putting it on and then measuring the output again. I do think that we may actually go forward with an intake system for this bike, at the very least a velocity stack that optimizes the power output for what we need this bike to have. More of that to come later. I don't know exactly how we're going to proceed with this whole project, but it's kind of like an adventure. So if you guys want to stay abreast of what we're doing with this bike, hit the subscribe button and possibly turn on the notification bell. You'll be notified when we roll out with new content on this bike. One last thing I want to present is the max speed chart. This is obviously on a dyno. You're not facing the wind. You're not really taking into consideration the load of the rider, but it is something that we could have a direct comparison of from one bike configuration to the next. So we typically do this and we roll it right through all the gears. And what we saw is that just before the engine cuts, we achieved 105.5 miles per hour. So obviously when you're headed into the wind and you have the friction of the road, possibly dirt or whatever you're traversing, you won't see that speed. But on the dyno, this is the unobstructed, unloaded speed. Take it or leave it. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. If you like any of these products we already have on this bike, tstindustries.com is where you'll find them. We also have a bunch of parts for other bikes you may have in your stable. In the meantime, I'm probably gonna go throw a leg over this thing, go have some fun. You guys have fun too. See you later, ride safe.